Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are again back in Lake of the Woods. Early morning, sun's coming out. We got a good rain last night. It's been rainy and foggy. I'm seeing a lot of activity. Nature's really starting to wake up. Things are really starting to turn green now. And I'm gonna start out in this little area right here where I started out before. Just because we're here, and I'm thinking somebody might want to eat a black yum dinger this morning. So we're gonna fish here for about 10 minutes. It's about 5 minutes to 8. We're only gonna be out here for 2 hours. And so this is gonna be another video where I show you what the majority of the trip is like. And I should probably turn around because you're facing the sun at this point. Actually, let me put this worm on and then I'll turn around. Hope you're having a very, very good day or a good night, depending on what time you're watching this. But this is a perfect spot to shoot. Like, this is perfect, right? I bet you can see me really well right now. I should use this angle more often. So the good thing is, because there's a wind blowing this way, it's gonna blow me right into the area I wanna go to. So I'm just gonna cast there and drift. And we'll start with the first quarter, our first 30 minutes. We're not gonna be here that long. We're gonna probably make, maybe 10 casts in this area. Oh, glad I brought my sunglasses because I think I'm gonna need them. I was hoping today would be overcast because we've gotten quite a bit of rain recently and we've had some overcast days. We're gonna go out here and hit some docks as well. Doesn't seem like anything wants to bite here. So we're gonna give it a couple more, fire into this corner over here. See what happens. All right, we're gonna make one more cast in this spot. We need to get out of here. Make one more cast into to a corner that's normally good. And if we don't get anything off this one, we're just gonna go ahead and go to the main lake. Now the question I'm asking myself this morning is, where do I start? Should I go to the places that are sunny or the places that are shaded? And I honestly don't know. I think I'm gonna go fish some rocks first though. I feel like rocks would have some fish hanging around them. And then I'm just gonna go where the sun takes me. I'm gonna need my sunglasses for sure. Thank you, CJ. CJ got me these. Shout out to Shit Happens. All right, perfect. Got some geese flying around. But at least we'll get a sense of where fish might be. I feel like this is a good in-between area. It's got some sun on it and it's got some shaded spots. And it's kind of where the wind is blowing me. Geese are not happy at all. I don't know what he's mad about, but he's mad about something. So I think this wind is just gonna naturally blow me up this way, and I'm just gonna stick with that. Fish. Good one. Yes. Yes. Good fish, guys. Rocks was the right call. Rocks was the right call. Stay there, stay there, stay there, buddy. Stay there, buddy. Good fish, guys. Good first one of the day. Stay there, buddy. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. First one of the day. Off the rocks. Hi-Tech, man, he choked this thing too. Gracious, buddy. Get this thing out of here, but check that out. That's a beauty of a bass. We definitely want to get some pictures, so let me get some water on this guy real quick. I don't think this guy's gonna be 3 pounds. It should be 3 pounds, but it's not. I guarantee it's like 210, 212, something like that. Well, it feels good when you make the right call early. And I guarantee you this guy's not quite 3 pounds. Guarantee it's like 212 or something like that. 212, 213. But we'll see real quick. Come on. Come on. Ooh, less than that. 2 pounds. 2 pounds, 3 ounces is what it said. Let me try this again. Wow, went to 2 pounds, 4 ounces. That's about right. Not even 2.5. I was way off on that. He's got a good sized head on him though. It's a good first fish for the day though. Hopefully, we'll continue to have more like it. Check that tail out. All right, let's get him back in the water. All right, my GoPro seems to be cooperating with me. That's a good thing. I'm telling you, nature is alive. There's so many birds and geese and everything out here. I also did decide what I'm gonna have to do. I gotta go into the shade because the sun's not gonna be great for the GoPro, so I gotta get in some shaded area and fish. And I think I know exactly where I'm gonna go to do that. Fish. Fish. Told you that cat was good. The little guy, we got him. He's got a bad eye on him too. Check that out. He's got a bad eye. Let's get him back in the water. All right, let's go back and hit these rocks real quick. Fish. Feels like a decent one too. And it's not, just a long ways away. Ooh. Got him right in that jaw though. Threw right up against the wall. He was hanging right off of it. Going in the wrong direction though. That was a good cast, almost right into that shaded area. Now, if I was gonna be more thorough, I would spend time right in front of it and just skip right under it, but we're just gonna keep moving because it would take too much to try to stay still and do that. really just don't want to take time to do it, quite honestly. Fish. Come on, buddy. I kind of sidearm that one behind the dock. Calm down, buddy. Can I tell you I love these jig heads? They are working wonders. Still too small. All right, well now we are entering the second quarter. It's 8:30. So first quarter was really good to us. Let's hope this second quarter can be just as good. I'm doing something that I always wonder why I do it. You know, the poles have always been good to me, so even though I know every fish that I'm catching is coming off of a dock, I still get that temptation to go fish a pole every now and again. So that's what I'm doing right now. But I'm definitely gonna head across the lake and fish that side, because I think that side's gonna be better. And since nobody's out here right now, I'm gonna actually, decisions. Since I'm right here at a few docks, I'm gonna just go ahead and try them. We'll go we'll go 3 of them and then fish another pole. We're gonna go 3 docks. But see, if I catch something off the pole, I'm gonna be like, that's why I did it. I'm a genius, right? A lot of it is trial and error. It's trial and error. I know I try to sound like I know what I'm talking about, but it's trial and error. Fishing is largely decision making. Fish. Oh, I think I might have fallen. I don't think that might have been a fish. I think that might have been a rock or a leaf or something. Because I bumped into it. That was a good cast. And that's a bite. That's a bite for sure. But I tell you, get that right cast. This thing's got a little fight to him. He's got some fight to him. Stay down, buddy. Stay down, buddy. Stay down, buddy. Stay down, buddy. It's not that big, but we're gonna get the next one. Well, glad we went down these docks and didn't go to the other side yet. There we go. Right inside his mouth. And he's been caught before. Right out. You can tell right on the other side of his mouth he's been caught before. But decent sized fish. A little bit bigger than the other ones we've caught. Just hooked myself in the butt by accident. So you normally don't see that either. Anyway, we're gonna keep rolling. We're gonna hit some more of these docks. Guarantee you there's at least 8 fish I've missed going down these docks, just not being accurate. Like, I believe the fish are there for sure. You just gotta make a good, accurate cast. And I just haven't been able to do that. Not consistently anyway. Fish, guys. Oh, get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there, buddy. Come on. Come on, get out of there. Get out of there. Try to get me on that pole. What's a good size too? Man, it's a good size. Whew. It's a good day. It's a good day. We're just into the second quarter now. You gotta love that. You gotta love that. I gotta take a picture of that real quick. That's a great Instagram shot, right? Did we call it or did we call it on that shot, man? Not a big guy, but still nice. It's about a pound. I'm gonna say a pound and like 6 ounces. Maybe that might be pushing it. I'm just curious to see. We haven't weighed a fish in a while. And again, I'm just missing more docks right now. £1 pound 9 ounces. 1 pound 9 ounces. All right, let's get this guy back in the water. I really should have my other GoPro so I can do some underwater releases. I don't think I've done any of those this year yet. Ooh, just realized I made a mistake. I got wrapped up around that pole a little bit. Thankfully that fish didn't come off. But I really need to retie because I just saw as I was throwing that I have some nicks in my line. But that row of docks was good. I'm glad I decided to do it. But check this out. I don't know if you can see it. I hope you can. But you can see right here and right there, those nicks in the line. And there's one up here too. If you just do this on your line, you can feel them like that right there. Man, it's messed up. And that right there, like you can tell where it's sawed around that. So it's a blessing that I didn't lose them. I could have easily lost that fish because it wrapped around that pole. And look, I can even feel it here, through here. It's not bad, but it's still kind of frayed. So what I'm gonna do is let out about, probably gonna let out about a good 10 feet of line until I get to a point where I don't feel any of those frays at all. And look, I even feel them all the way up here. So I'm gonna go to about right here. I mean, not lose my lure. And I'm gonna just cut it. Just because all that line's weak. And I don't want to lose a fish. And again, in the interest of using my time wisely, I'm going to, man, am I going to keep drifting or where am I going to go now? See, this is the thing, I got to make a decision quick. Do I want to stay on this side or do I want to go to the other side and start fishing? I think I'm gonna stay on this side. I think I'm gonna stay on this side and just let the wind drift me on up. And that'll give me some time to retie and even do some other casting out here. Maybe try a few other things out. How's my GoPro battery looking? Oh, it's looking like it's gonna die soon too. So we'll give me an opportunity to do some vertical jigging, see what happens. But we probably got a good 200 yards to drift to the next set of docks. So actually, nope. I'm gonna go down in this area. This area you see right here, these houses. Like this cast right here should be dynamite. If I can do it right. Pretty decent. This area's got a lot of good looking stuff. Oh, fish. What I tell you? Got a lot of algae. A lot of algae. But what I tell you, it looks great. Phenomenal looking place. Another little guy. Let's get him back in the water. Anytime you can go parallel to structure, it's always a good thing. And I knew going parallel to this boat, this pontoon boat right here, was gonna be good. Now the wind is just naturally drifting me in here. Skipping under this dock would be good too. Skipping right in that area, it's a perfect area to skip. Wind's blowing me a little bit more than I wanted it to. That's a fish, guys. It's small though. It's small. Bite it again, buddy. Got him. Guarantee he's small. What I tell you. So people often ask me, does any harm come to the fish? When you hook them like that just right, there's no harm that comes to them really. Like, there's no mark on its mouth at all, if you can see that. The hook barely penetrated it and I just pulled them straight back. The tough part is when you have people that do those like Paul Bunyan hook sets and they, you know, yank the whole fish's lungs out. That can definitely rip a hole in a fish pretty good. But typically, when I do my hook set, I just lean into it. I mean, I might do like that one. I might do a slight pull if I think it's small like that and I just got to get him when he bites. But for the most part, it's a pull into it. And when you do that, it causes less harm to the fish. Now, you might miss a couple because you're not yanking that hole in them, but I can stand to do that if the fish are feeling okay. Granted, I don't know that for sure because I've never sat down and talked with the fish. They told me that's exactly how they feel, but check this out. All that is good right there. I hope you can see it. We're gonna try to skip under there with our worm. Ooh, that was a good one. That was a good skip, guys. There's a lot of bait fish back here too. You would think something would be under all that. It's just such a great place to hide, and I would imagine they don't get many visitors. There's a lot of fish back here though. Fish. That's tough. I would have thought something was there for sure, but we're not gonna spend the time it takes to figure it out. We're gonna keep rolling, keep hitting these areas with the Cattech. That was a decent cast. We're also coming to the end of the second quarter now. It's been a good first hour. I mean, good first hour. A part of me feels like, hey, you should go home now. I got enough to make a good video. It's still probably gonna be really long because I'm trying to show you, more behind the scenes stuff. Actually, I could probably just do this whole video. Do a 1 hour video of just this. And a matter of fact, that's what I'm gonna do. So, thanks for watching. This is just 1 hour of fishing, part 1. You're gonna see part 2 next week, where I show you what the second hour of fishing was like. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a good day and a good night. I'm coming up on a good spot, so I hope to see you next time.